Hello everyone, today we are going to be looking at 10 tips and tricks to improve in Fortnite. I don't want to hold you guys for too long, but I wanted to ask if you could drop a like and subscribe because it would help me out a lot in my goal to 1,000 subscribers. Anyways, that's enough talking from me, let's get into the first tip. Tip number 1, a proper warm-up. You never want to go straight into a game without a proper warm-up. I'm not talking 15 to 30 minutes of free building and then saying, well, that's enough. While this can help in the building process, this isn't warming you up in the other places needed, such as aim, certain edits, and others. Try finding a good map that helps you warm up in all ways you need to before hopping into a real game. Try practicing in a map for around 30 minutes a day to get the proper warm-up. Tip number 2, consistency. Something a lot of people do on a regular basis is practice 30 minutes a day for a week and then hop off for a couple of weeks. Consistency is a key factor to improve your Fortnite gameplay. A good thing to help with this is play maps to build your strength when you're bored of ranked or pubs. You can also use that free time to work in your free building and other mechanics you need improvement on, or things you are interested in learning. Tip number 3, quick adapting. This is one of the bigger tips in the video because there's a lot of things you can do with adapt. You need to know how to adapt to situations fast and how the playstyle is of the time. Things in Fortnite always change and you need to know how to change and learn the metas before everyone else does and destroys you. Something people need to know is that even if you don't like a weapon in one season, you should always practice with them to learn how to use them. Try going into a pubs match and only use the weapons you need improvement on. This could help with your quick adapting and learn how to use all the guns in the season. Tip number 4, drop spot. Your drop spot is also an important key factor to improving. While most people have one drop spot they always land at, it's always better to land at different places to learn how much different they are compared to the ones that you drop at. Try learning a route of looting at a couple different spots just in case you miss yours so you're not out of luck. Another thing you can do is if you're feeling that someone is always getting a better drop or you think you're always way too high in the air, try going into replay mode and looking at where they are deploying their glider and try it in your next game. This can help you get closer to the ground and beat the opponents to the chests. Tip number 5, 1v1ing. 1v1s can always be a good way to help improve your gameplay too. I would always suggest to 1v1 someone who is better than you because they have a different playstyle and you can learn how to play in a way to counter certain playstyles. It might be frustrating at the start, but you always have to understand that even dying is helping you improve in so many different ways. Tip number 6, keep at a happy state. Staying happy while playing Fortnite isn't always the easiest thing to do, but it is the best thing to do. When you get angry, your brain turns every slight mistake into the biggest problem, and it's hard to focus when playing games. Try and think of how you can improve from your mistake instead of getting angry over it, because we all make mistakes, but we are meant to learn and adapt from it. If you ever go on a big losing streak or you're just not doing good one day, just take a little break and walk it off. Reset your mind and come back happy and ready to win. Tip number 7, playstyle. Your playstyle is also an important factor to Fortnite. The best way to improve is to W key everyone you are prepared to fight. I'm not saying you should W key everyone you see because you also need to learn when it's time to disengage and reset the fight. I would say that getting a 3-kill win is less helpful than getting a 15-kill loss because you are learning how to fight quicker and stronger with your confidence. Most players are scared of the people who are always pushing you and won't leave you alone, and all you could do is run. Instead of being the runner, make them scared so bad that they run. You be the one who scared the whole lobby. And last thing, be relaxed when you're W keying, and make sure you don't engage a fight when you're not ready. Tip number 8, disengaging. You should always know when it is time to leave a fight and reset. A good thing to do is look at a couple of things. One thing is you and your enemy's health. You should always know how much you have hit the enemy for and look down and see how much health you're at, and if the enemy has more health than you, that's a pretty good sign to disengage and reset. Another thing is loot. If you have green and blue guns and you're fighting a medallion person with mythics and golds, that's probably not a very winnable fight and a good time to leave and find more areas to loot up. Sometimes the best thing to do is to get out, heal up a little bit, and jump back in before the enemy has time to heal. The element of surprise could easily win you over a hard fight. Tip number 9, playing with friends. You should not always run solos or isolate yourself in a practice map all day, because that will not always help you grow. Playing with friends, whether it's 1v1ing, running some duos, or even if you're just all playing creative together, that can help you with communication and learning new playstyles. Even if you are someone who only likes to play solos, playing with friends can even benefit you with playing solos by communication, and you can practice pushing every team knowing if you die, you have a teammate to come and reboot you. And for the final one, tip number 10, watch the pros. Another thing to help your gameplay is to watch all of the pros. I'm talking about the big ones like Clix, Kanata, Mr. Savage, and more. This can help by watching how they play. If they're playing aggressive or even if they're 1v1ing, you can watch how they crank their 90s and how they retake height. Taking notes of their gameplay is a great idea and could help you out on your next game. Thank you all for watching this video, and comment what you want a video on next. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all in the next one. Apples out.